Good morning folks, 21st Century Caveman here. Hope everybody's well, I hope everybody's happy. So today we're doing a short video of a concept which I've been working on, and it's a survival kit which I've incorporated with this Fiskars X7 all-purpose axe. And the actual kit itself has been based around the principles of the 5 C's, you know, the old David Canterbury 5 C's of survivability. So we can see we've got an axe there, it's in its holder, and I'm just unravelling some paracord now around the handle, and you can see that I've actually wrapped it at the top of the handle rather than the bit at the bottom there, because the thickness of the handle and the paracord basically, although I've got very large hands, it made it a little bit more difficult to hold, and it didn't feel that comfortable. So anyway, look, we've got some paracord 16 foot off, so there's a decent length of cordage there. So have we got anything else then? Right, well, let's start removing some of this duct tape, shall we? Clearly it's on there for a reason. Now, one of the unique and very valuable features of this axe is the fact that it has a hollow handle. So naturally the question arises as to whether or not we can actually utilise this effectively. Now we're going to keep this duct tape because that in itself is a very valuable resource if you know what to do with it and how to use it. So as we can see, we're revealing some string. Now it's not necessarily the strongest string, but as I say, this is a concept, and it's just to sort of illustrate a point really. I mean, clearly if you were looking for a specific working survival kit, then you'd need some stronger string than that. I mean, you can buy some really thin stuff and it's incredibly strong in relation to its size and weight. So we've got about 3 foot of string there, and also we can see that I've retrieved a small fire lighting kit. So we can see that we have some pieces of rubber which are from the inner tube of a bicycle, and if you cut these into strips they make absolutely fantastic fire starters. And obviously if you cut these into strips, you can, you know, have many of them. We also have some cotton wool balls smeared in petroleum jelly, and to my mind this is the absolutely the ultimate, the top tinder, and you know, use sparingly. The stuff we've got in this little packet will last you for ages. So we've just retrieved a fire steel and a striker. Now the fire steel is also known as a ferro rod, and these are brilliant for getting sparks. So if you combine this with the cotton wool balls and Vaseline or petroleum jelly, then you know it doesn't get much better than this, and you can start a fire in virtually any condition, regardless of how adverse the weather is. So as you can see, we're starting to pull together quite a few nice little pieces here. So on the actual the case for the axe, I've actually attached, once again with some paracord, a heavy duty Stanley knife blade. Now I had to use a spoon to get this bag out of the handle because I poked it in a bit too far, and obviously, you know, this can serve as a very useful container. Some of the polythene bags you can get, the resealable ones, you know, some of them are very heavy duty and very useful, and you can clearly use it as a container to store, I don't know, say for example wild edibles, or you can use it for something arguably far more valuable. You can put water in there. So this canteen then has 800 millilitres of water in, and we're just going to do the same again. So 800 and 800, 1.6 litres of drinking water in this bag, which has been stored in the handle of this axe. So we're not doing too badly, are we? So have we got anything else then? Well, let's not overlook the obvious. We've actually got the axe itself, haven't we? And this Fiskars axe is absolutely fantastic. It's lightweight, it's very inexpensive, and it's very easy to sharpen in the field. So let's just take a brief summary of what we've got then. So we've got the Fiskars X7 all-purpose axe. We have a heavy duty Stanley knife blade. We've got a nice little some fuel and some tinder for a fire. We have a very useful fire steel and a striker. And of course some cord to go with it. And we have 16 foot of paracord. This isn't the real stuff, by the way, but it is a very useful cordage nevertheless. And once again, it just illustrates a point. And of course, we have a very useful container. So let's just, and of course, sundries, we have some duct tape there. So the C's of survivability, well, we've definitely got some cutting tools there. C for combustion, we have a fire steel and a striker. We have a little fire kit here. This duct tape can be used as for combustion purposes, and of course we have a very useful container, not to mention one of the other C's, cordage. So basically, out of the 5 C's, we've hit 4 of those, and by utilising the very distinct advantages of this axe, we've got 4 out of 5 C's. So basically, if you can think of any way of improving this, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you.